from New Pilates here. I'm going to show you some exercises that you could do to improve mobility through the spine, stretch out any achy muscles and also use the core to protect that spine as you move. So the first exercise I'm going to show you, we're going to start low as if this is your warm-up. So just taking feet to the floor, legs hip width apart, making sure toes, ankles, knees and hips are in line, head relaxed down. We then want to find what we call neutral in Pilates, so we haven't got a big arch underneath that lower back and we're not forcing that back down too hard. Best way to find it, if you take a gentle tilt of the pelvis back and forth, so you're finding your own range of movement, and then find that point that's right in the middle for you. So we want that lower back to lightly press to the floor, but we've still got our natural back shape there, we're not forcing it down. Then we're going to zip up for our middle as if we're drawing inner thigh up into pelvis. Tummy in about halfway to spine, tightening that big belt around your middle, just a couple of notches so we're pulling in from the waist. And once we have that light tension, we're then activating the deeper back and tummy muscles, the ones that support your spine. So we're going to take arms out in line with shoulders either side of you, keeping that core set and back in neutral for now. And we're just going to gently tilt the knees over to the side. To that point of stretch, we don't have to bring that all the way to the floor. Then we're going to pull that back to the centre with control. So really pay attention to what's happening with those core muscles. And then we're taking that to the other side and again pulling back to centre. So you can repeat this as many times as you like. 8 to 10 is a good number to aim for. If that feels a bit too gentle, once you've done a few of those, you're a bit warmer, we can make this harder by bringing the knees in towards the chest. So hugging both knees towards you. Our neutral will have changed slightly, so we just need to tuck under to get that lower back down. And then similar movement, we're just rotating from side to side. Again, be aware of how far you're going. Just take it to that point of stretch, or that point where you feel like you're going to lose your balance, but not quite. So think of those muscles around your middle as your natural core sit. So we're zipping up, we're tightening that natural core sit to really protect that spine and control that movement. And again, aim for 8 to 10 of those. So mainly moving through the mid to lower part of the spine here. Once you've done 8 to 10 of those, I'm going to get you to take the feet to the floor and we're going to come onto one side and we're propping up onto elbow and forearm. We want the arm directly underneath the shoulder, legs tucking forwards, making sure we're not slouching into that arm. A little bit of lift, tighten that belt, tighten that core. We're going to extend up and away with the arm, and you have two choices here. With the hip down, we're coming underneath and then reaching back. You can follow back with the eyes if that feels right for you. Again, make sure we're tightening that belt around our middle, so we're protecting the spine as we move. Harder version, we lift the hip up into a half side plank, and then we're coming under and back. You can also take this one step further by taking the leg out long. Now you can allow the hips to move with you on this one. What I'm looking for is as much movement as you can through the spine. Aim for 10 to 12 of those with the hip lifted or the hip down, and then obviously pause and repeat on the other side. Then the last one I want to show you, we're going to come round to all fours. And we're going to get a bit more movement through the upper part of the body. So arms under shoulders, legs underneath the hips. Similar movement where we're bringing that arm under. We let the shoulder come under with that movement. And then we lift up and back, squeeze in between those shoulder blades. Bend into that other elbow so that you can lower to get underneath the body. Zip up, tighten that belt. And go for about 8 on that side. Pause the video and then repeat 8 on the other side. That should get everything moving. You may feel a little bit of tightness. Remember, just take it to the point of stretch. Use your core to protect your back, and hopefully you'll be feeling a little bit looser after those few exercises.